Make no mistake, guys, Pokémon is going through a revival with the new Journeys anime. It's great to see just how much the new series is tipping its hat to the original anime that started it all. The first episode of the original Pokémon anime deals with a super late Ash Ketchum who misses his opportunity to snag a proper starter Pokémon. Instead, he gets saddled with a willful Pikachu who doesn't like him and refuses to go into a Pokéball. Little did we know that this would become one of the most enduring and popular friendships in animated history. It has proven to be so strong that Pikachu is now the mascot of the most successful pop culture franchise of all time. So take that, Mickey Mouse! Pokémon Journeys takes a special look at that time by providing us with something we didn't even know we needed: Pikachu's origin. The first episode of Journeys shows us Pikachu's life as a Pichu, being raised by a Kangaskhan until he got too big for her pouch and literally grew up into Pikachu. This provided some much needed context for where Pikachu came from while also pointing us towards the future. You see, in the same episode, we're introduced to Go and his dream of catching Mew one day. Some fans theorize that Go may end up replacing Ash as the main character of the entire franchise. This moment in episode 1 certainly plays into that idea. By connecting Go to the earliest days of the series, it gives him an added weight that other characters like May or Misty just don't have. Go's mission to not only catch Mew but all types of Pokémon could provide a cool new baseline for the series. Now that Ash has won a tournament, the series needs to pick a new direction. A Pokémon trainer who actually wants to catch as many Pokémon as possible would make a fresh change from Ash, who only catches ones he really likes. Maybe we're finally gonna get an anime based on Pokémon Go. Well, except it'll have less groups of people hanging outside of a Taco Bell because there might be a Gyarados there. Getting a fresh look at this time period would also fit perfectly if this were Ash's final series as the main character. What better way to prep his send-off than to look back at the kid he used to be? That is, of course, a kid who seriously needs to invest in an alarm clock. Does the Pokédex not have an app for that? The Pokémon series of both games and television shows has featured several amazing generations of Pokémon. Despite all of that, one generation still seems to loom larger than the rest: the first generation. While it's always fun to pore through each new generation of Pokémon, there's still something so special about the days when there were only 150 Pokémon to get to know. I still remember the day when I got my Pokémon book that featured a page on every single one of them, the Pokémon Handbook. I read that thing so much, it looked like I'd thrown it down a flight of stairs. I'm not joking. So it's been a special treat for me and other longtime fans of the series to see Journeys looking back on some of the old favorites. Usually, Ash is known for catching Pokémon from the newest generation in order to advertise them. Now, Ash is catching fan-favorite Pokémon from older generations like Gengar and Dragonite. This is really cool for me because I've never played Pokémon Stadium without Gengar, Dragonite, or Alakazam in my roster. Ash is finally listening to me, guys! Not only that, but it looks like he's also catching fan-favorite Pokémon from other generations too. The third Pokémon Ash catches in Journeys is a Riolu, who is destined to grow into Lucario, one of the most popular additions from Generation 4. I bet you that Ash will make the rounds and catch fan favorites from practically every generation we've seen so far. What this also could be is Ash filling up his roster with a dream team to finally become a Pokémon Master. Journeys introduced the World Coronation Series, which is essentially the Pokémon tournament of Pokémon tournaments. There is no better way for Ash to prove that he truly is the very best like no one ever was than competing there. Also, how great of a send-off would it be for the world-traveling trainer to have an all-star team from regions all over the world? Now, Pokémon Journeys isn't just hitting our nostalgia in the basic areas, though. It proved it meant business when the second episode dropped freaking Lugia on us. This series has had a special focus on all of the legendary Pokémon that we've obsessed over and coveted throughout the years. Their inclusions in the new anime is special for all fans of the series who have hunted for legendaries in the games and their beautiful holographic trading card versions in real life. There is one legendary whose presence in Journeys served as a real treat: Ho-Oh made a surprise cameo in the first episode of the series that confused fans who could not find the beautiful bird in any of their Pokédexes or reading materials. That moment cemented Ash's friendship with Pikachu, his dream of being a master trainer, and all the wonder and amazement the series would bring its fans over the years. That's why it was so special to see another glimpse of Ho-Oh decades later in Journeys. Hopefully, the series will one day dedicate an entire episode to Ho-Oh and Ash to really bring their bond full circle. Pokémon 2000 really had the chance there, and they didn't go for it. There's also a crazy theory out there that Ho-Oh granted Ash's secret wish in Episode 1 that his Pokémon journey would never end, and that's why he never ages. While that initially sounds ridiculous, I have no alternative explanation as to how Ash has remained 10 since 1997. Maybe he just takes really good care of his skin when none of us are looking. Which legendary Pokémon do you think Journeys will bring back next? As far as I'm concerned, I really hope we see Entei. The real Entei, not the crystal one from Pokémon 3. Well, there you have it, all the cool ways Journeys connects to the earliest days of the Pokémon anime. Where do you think that Journeys is going from here? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to CBR so you can catch all the Pokémon action.